I feel like I am in a space of silent growth. It's like there's a wind that has come, and it's a very silent, still, calm wind that is going to leave such a big impact, such a big change. And it's something that we will never really expect, because how could such a small breeze, such a gentle wind come and cause such a major change? How is it possible that something so small has resulted in something so big? That is the vibe I'm getting. A still small voice. In the Bible, I remember reading, I don't remember the book, I don't remember the chapter, but God was in the still small voice, right? Not in the earthquake, not in the fire. God was in the still small voice. So it feels like there's a very gentle breeze blowing, and yet the impact it will leave is so big and so major and so unexpected, because how could such a small wind bring such a huge change? So yes, it's time for a very gentle change. It's very still, very slow, very gentle, and yet so big in what it is, in the energy it carries, in the essence it holds. And I had the dream today. I was in a room, right? It's like I had moved into a new space, and in this space it was like there was a previous owner in this space. Okay, so the space was arranged or decorated as per the previous owner's preferences. So it's like I had moved into this new space, and things were how they were before. And in the dream, I was rearranging the space, like altering the room to make it mine, personalizing the space, putting the bed where I would want it, you know, um, throwing away the things I wouldn't use. And for me, it's like making room for what is new within you to be put in position. Then, because like in the room, I was positioning the bed somewhere different. That is what I remember from the dream. It's like making room for what is new within you to be put in position, because I realized that the biggest changes that happen within us don't announce themselves even to us. Someday you just wake up and realize that you've changed so much. Someday your eye opens to the fact that you're a different person. It's like, when did this happen? It's been happening. The change and the transformation that is happening within you, within us, is not something that is announcing itself. It's not something that is happening in one moment. It's something that is always happening, and it takes a moment for you to recognize that which has been there for quite some time now. One day you wake up and you have the capacity to hold the essence of that which you have become, and so you recognize that you're someone different. And it's like it's time to make room for who you now are, to be anchored. And for me, the fact that I was moving things around in this new space to personalize it, to make it more me. It's like allow for the person that you are to be anchored now. Allow for your creativity to be seen. Allow for your actions to show who you are. It's like I was personalizing this room, right? Making it mine, doing what, I don't know how to put this into words, but you'll get it. It was what the dream spoke to me. It's like now you are someone new and things are being rearranged and placed in position so that you, who you are, is shown, so that it's like, I'll keep referring to the dream. In the dream, I was rearranging the space to personalize it, to make it more me, right? And it's like it's what is happening within you. Things are being rearranged and repositioned to allow for yourself to show up fully as who you are. More of myself is showing up, more of me, allowing for my art to be seen, allowing for what I love to be anchored through my voice, through my actions, through what it is I'm choosing to do. It's allowing for this version of me to show up and to show out, allowing for who I am now to be anchored in the world, allowing for my voice to make an impact, allowing for my existence to make an impact. And it is not by doing anything but just making space for who it is I am now to be seen, allowing this version of me to be experienced fully, allowing myself the room to recognize that I am different, right? I am a new person. I think different about things. I feel different about things. Now I know my preference more. Now I have boundaries, right? Now there's something is, and something has been revealed within me now that was not there before. And it is allowing who you are now to be anchored in the room, is allowing who it is that you're showing up as to be seen, right? We were personalizing the room so that when someone enters into this new space, it's like, oh, it's your space. So it's like it is reflecting who you are, And so it's like allow for who you are to reflect who you are. So show up as who you are fully, truthfully, and authentically. And it was also giving me pack light, because when I was moving into this new room, as much as the things were arranged in accordance to the previous owner of this room, and now I had to rearrange it, to align more with my style. What I also realized was that everything I needed was in the room already. I didn't have to bring in anything new. Everything I needed was in the room already. So I was rearranging, reevaluating, and thinking, this is something I'll keep. This is something I want to be keeping. Right? So as we are moving into this new transformed space within us, there are things that we're going to let go of. There are things that we're going to reposition. There are thoughts, mindsets, things that we're going to release. There are things we're going to look at with a new perspective, with a new eye. And the pack light was coming into, when I was moving into this space, I didn't have to carry anything, right? You have everything you need where you're going. You have everything you need where you're being called. There's everything you need where you're being moved to. So now what you're being asked to do is to make space for the new, is to do what feels right. Allow for yourself to be felt in this new room, in this new space. Allow for your creativity to be seen. When someone is walking into your new space, when someone is walking into your space, allow for the essence of you to be reflected in this space, right? And other than it being a physical space, for me, it's like this is something that is happening within you, right? So allow for who you are now to be felt, to be represented, to be reflected in your thoughts, right? In your words, in your actions, in how it is you're choosing to show up, because fully and truly you now are a different person. You don't hold the same thoughts, the same perspectives that you did 5 years, 10 years ago. Things are different now. And the difference is has come up ever so naturally. You naturally step into a new aspect of self, and sometimes it goes over our head that we're in a new version of self. It's like you're so used to being yourself that you fail to recognize when the self has changed and transformed. So now it's giving, sit still, be present in who you are, and allow for the essence of who you are to be seen, to be felt, and to be expressed. So that's all I have for you today. Think about it, feel into it, and trust your intuition. Bye.